You do some tweets that seem to be, or at least give support to some who would call others conspiracy theories.
Well, yes, but I mean, honestly, you know, some of these conspiracy theories have turned out to be true. You know, I'm reminded of there's a scene in The Princess Bride. Great movie. And he says, offer me money. Offer me power.
What if everything you thought you knew about a world leader was turned upside down with just a few keystrokes? Recently, Elon Musk stirred up the internet with shocking revelations about former President Barack Obama. But this wasn't just about politics. It's about the nature of truth, the role of powerful tech figures in shaping narratives, and the very fabric of public identity. In an era dominated by digital platforms and social media giants, could Musk's expose be the start of a deeper transformation in the way we perceive our leaders?
Yes, that's very exciting. It's a great partnership that we have here between NASA, the Air Force, the FAA.
That's good to know. Yeah. John, FAA, we're going to have to get them involved.
So the rocket kind of puts that in a parking orbit.
Okay.
This isn't the first time Elon Musk has found himself at the center of controversy. Known for his bold statements and unfiltered opinions, Musk has never been one to shy away from difficult topics. From revolutionizing industries like electric cars and space travel to reshaping the world of social media, his reach is undeniable. But his latest move, revealing what he claims to be a hidden truth about Barack Obama, has triggered a firestorm of debate. And it's not just about the facts of the claim itself. It's about what this revelation says about our society, the role of media, and the intersection of power, politics, and personal identity in the modern era.
I have no more campaigns to run. My only agenda, I know because I won both of them. I have to say that over the last 2.5 years, I have watched with bemusement. I've been puzzled at the degree to which this thing just kept on going. We're not going to be able to solve our problems if we get distracted by sideshows and carnival barkers. I know that there's going to be a segment of people for which, no matter what we put out, this issue will not be put to rest. But I'm speaking to the vast majority of the American people, as well as to the press. We do not have time for this kind of silliness. We got better stuff to do. I've got better stuff to do.
For years, conspiracy theories have swirled around Barack Obama. The former president, who became a symbol of hope and progress for millions, has also been the subject of baseless accusations and rumors, many aimed at undermining his credibility. These conspiracies range from claims about his birthplace to rumors about his sexuality. One of the most persistent and controversial of these rumors involves allegations that Obama may secretly be gay. This particular theory, often dismissed by mainstream sources as unfounded and politically motivated, has lingered in certain fringe circles for years. But now, Elon Musk has seemingly decided to stir the pot. Known for his position as a champion of free speech, Musk has used his social media platform, X, formerly Twitter, to draw attention to these long-standing rumors. In posts that were widely shared and discussed, Musk amplified the theory, exposing the darker corners of Obama's personal life. While the specifics of what Musk revealed were largely unsubstantiated and speculative, the very act of bringing these rumors to light felt like a direct challenge to the mainstream narrative that Obama had carefully cultivated during his presidency.
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years.
This seems like a scene in a movie where the robots are going to fucking take over and you're freaking me out. Nobody listened.
You met with Obama and just for one reason, look,
just talk about AI.
Yes.
And what did he say? He said, what about Hillary? Worry about her first. Shh, everybody be quiet.
No, he listened. He certainly listened. I met with Congress. I was at a meeting of all 50 governors and talked about just AI danger. I talked to everyone I could. No one seemed to realize where this was.
By engaging with these conspiracy theories, Musk has once again positioned himself at the center of a controversy, forcing us to reconsider what it means to be a public figure in the digital age. For some, Musk's actions were seen as an effort to disrupt the prevailing political narratives surrounding Obama. For others, it was a reckless indulgence in baseless rumors that could only harm public discourse. The question on everyone's mind: why would someone with Musk's immense influence choose to engage with conspiracy theories that many had long dismissed?
If you had 5 minutes with President Obama, what would you advise him for, one, stimulating the economy and entrepreneurship and creating jobs? Is there one thing that, if he could successfully get through, that would be a big stimulus, do you think?
Well, I think actually, I think the reality of being president is that you're actually like the captain of a very huge ship and have a small rudder. Because obviously, if there was a button that a president could push that said economic prosperity, you'd be like, they're hitting that button real fast.
Full steam ahead, yeah.
You can measure the speed of light by how fast they press that button, because that's called the re-election button. So I'm not sure how much the president can really do, but I think I'm generally a fan of like minimal government interference in the economy. Like the government should be kind of like the referee, but not the player. And
it's important to understand that Musk is not the only figure pushing the boundaries of what we consider acceptable in political discourse. Social media platforms, led by figures like Musk, have already reshaped how we think about public figures and public narratives. In the past, politicians like Obama were subjected to traditional media scrutiny, where news outlets acted as gatekeepers, fact-checking claims and controlling the flow of information. Now, with platforms like X, anyone with a large enough following can inject their version of the truth directly into the conversation. This democratization of information has the potential to upend the carefully constructed images that politicians like Obama have worked so hard to build. Musk's decision to bring attention to Obama's personal life at this particular moment could be seen as part of a broader political strategy. Musk has long positioned himself as a libertarian-minded tech mogul, advocating for minimal restrictions on free speech and often taking stances that challenge the establishment. By engaging with these controversial conspiracy theories, he may be attempting to destabilize the dominant political structures that have shaped much of the American landscape over the past few decades. But why Obama? Why now? The former president remains one of the most beloved and influential figures in American politics, particularly within the Democratic Party. His legacy as the first African-American president, his policies on healthcare and climate change, and his status as a global icon of hope and progress have made him a revered figure for many. But for others, Obama remains a polarizing figure. His presidency a symbol of the political divide that has deepened over the past decade. By engaging with these persistent conspiracy theories, Musk might be trying to challenge Obama's carefully crafted image, questioning the narrative that has been promoted by the media and other influential figures. Furthermore, the act of resurrecting these rumors about Obama's sexuality speaks to the ongoing role that personal identity plays in shaping political discourse. In the digital age, the line between public and private life has become increasingly blurred. The proliferation of social media has made it possible for personal details, true or not, to be shared with the world in an instant, often without any regard for the potential consequences. For Obama, this means that even unsubstantiated rumors about his sexuality can be amplified, reshaping how people view him not just as a politician, but as a person. For some, this might seem like a logical extension of Musk's belief in free speech. After all, Musk has consistently stated that his platform is meant to be a space for open discourse, even if that means amplifying unpopular or controversial viewpoints. But there is a critical distinction here. The conversation is no longer just about the ideas themselves. By sharing these conspiracy theories, Musk is also legitimizing them. The very act of exposing these ideas to a wider audience gives them a level of credibility that they may not have had before. And in the process, he risks further eroding trust in traditional institutions and media sources. Moreover, this raises broader questions about the ethics of free speech in the digital age. While the right to express ideas, even unpopular or unproven ones, is a cornerstone of modern democracies, there is a responsibility that comes with wielding such influence. In a world where misinformation spreads faster than ever, can we afford to let rumors and conspiracy theories dictate the public narrative? Musk's engagement with these topics puts him at the crossroads of a new era in political discourse, where the responsibility to fact-check and verify information often falls to individuals rather than institutions.
Joan, don't you feel ashamed of yourself that you're calling a poor woman that's just doing her job the way the federal guidelines are set up and calling her a moron? I mean,
no, I don't, my darling. Just hold it, mister. I was given a boarding pass with the wrong name on it. I went through 5 different security passes, and then a woman at the gate who will not look at my passport, who will not call Continental, who will not call for help, who will not recheck into their records, says to me, "You cannot go on?" No, she is a moron.
One of the most troubling aspects of Musk's actions is how it taps into a deep-seated cultural obsession with personal identity, especially in relation to sexuality. For decades, sexuality has been a central issue in politics, with LGBTQ+ politicians and public figures often facing intense scrutiny and discrimination based on their sexual orientation. For some, the idea of a political figure being gay or queer remains taboo, especially when that person holds significant power or influence. In the case of Barack Obama, the speculation about his sexuality serves as a tool to undermine his credibility and diminish his achievements, reducing him to a mere caricature rather than a multifaceted leader.
First, the federal government already prohibits employment discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation. Once I sign this order, the same will be explicitly true for gender identity.
Musk's decision to engage with these rumors serves to reignite a conversation that many thought was moving toward progress and acceptance. In a society where LGBTQ+ rights have made significant strides in recent years, the idea that such rumors still hold power is a stark reminder that prejudice is far from eradicated. By bringing attention to these conspiracy theories, Musk is feeding into a system of thought that still marginalizes LGBTQ+ identities in the political sphere. This has the potential to set back the progress made in terms of acceptance and inclusion, particularly for public figures in politics who still feel the need to hide their identities to avoid political backlash.
Is to be as judgmental as possible about other people. And that's enough. Like if I tweet or hashtag about how you didn't do something right or used the wrong verb, or then I can sit back and feel pretty good about myself because, man, you see how woke I was? I called you out.
But what does this mean for the future of politics? In many ways, Musk's actions are a wake-up call. They highlight the shifting dynamics of political influence in an era where technology and social media play an increasingly central role in shaping public opinion. Musk, as the owner of X, has the power to determine what information gets shared and how it spreads, effectively giving him the ability to shape political narratives on his own terms. His intervention in the public discourse surrounding Barack Obama demonstrates how a single individual, wielding immense power and access to technology, can challenge established narratives and create new ones. This democratization of information has profound implications. On one hand, it means that more voices have the opportunity to be heard, and information can flow freely without traditional gatekeepers. On the other hand, it also means that unverified and potentially harmful information can spread just as easily, without any safeguards in place to ensure its truthfulness. Musk's decision to amplify conspiracy theories about Obama demonstrates the dangers of this new age of digital influence, where personal identity, sexuality, and other private aspects of public figures' lives can be weaponized for political purposes. As the dust settles on Musk's revelations, one thing is clear. The digital age has forever changed the way we view leadership, personal identity, and the media. Public figures no longer have the luxury of hiding behind a carefully constructed image. In this new era, their personal lives, true or not, are often as important as their political policies, and tech moguls like Musk have the power to shape the conversation. As the public's trust in established institutions continues to erode, we must ask ourselves, who controls the truth, and at what cost? Elon Musk's recent decision to expose alleged secrets about Barack Obama is a pivotal moment in the ongoing evolution of political discourse in the digital age. While Musk may have intended to challenge the status quo, his actions serve as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unfiltered information in an era where everyone has a voice, but not all voices are equal. The next question is, how will this new era of digital discourse shape the future of politics and leadership? Are we ready for the consequences of living in a world where truth is just another commodity to be bought, sold, and manipulated?